And welcome back to the Sami Owens Show. I am your host, Sami Owens, and today I have an amazing guest of honor. It is my brother, ADHG. Welcome to the show.
Oh, it's nice to be here.
So, what brings you onto the show today?
Just that'd be like a fun little idea.
Alright, well, what would you like to talk about today?
Pretty much anything. Some Pokemon that you'd love to see get alternate versions,
Oh, like regional variants, potential megas if they bring those back.
or like custom shiny forms.
Oh, I like that idea. Like how Combuskin got a new shiny in Generation 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, first off, obviously Charmander. Now, if you didn't know, I'm a bit of a Charmander fan. Maybe just a little bit. I totally don't have 2 Charmander plushies up there.
And don't forget your keychain.
I have 2 Charmander keychains, and I might have a Charmander tattoo. But, yeah, first of all, as much as I love shiny Charmander, I honestly think Charmander should have a shiny just like Charizard.
Yeah, like a black and gold or
Like
black and silver.
Like, not completely like Charizard. Take aspects from Mega Charizard X. Like, make the flames blue. Like, that's one of the big things. Like, make it a black shiny. Like, keep the body pattern the same color. And blue flames.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Otherwise, I like the. Don't get me wrong. I love the shiny Kyogre, but I've seen some custom shinies online that would be a lot cooler.
Alright, what did you have in mind?
I've seen some cool. They're it's still pink, but just
Yeah.
different patterns of it.
Right. Now, I've also seen, like, different forms of shiny Kyogre, and it was basically just a color swap with Groudon,
I've seen some of those too.
and those look phenomenal.
But I wish not Kyogre. I wish Groudon would look a lot cooler if it had Kyogre's color patterns.
Honestly, yes, it would.
I don't like the way it looks.
Don't get me wrong. Love Groudon. I just wish his shiny was a bit better.
Mhm.
And I forgot I had one in Pokemon Go until I was doing a raid yesterday. Like, I was on my lunch break, and I had enough time to do 3 different raids.
Hmm.
So I was just scrolling down, just trying to find fighting types for the Chansey raid. Then I saw Groudon, and I was like, when did I get that? Then I remember, oh, you invited me to a raid.
Yeah, but that's the only reason why I started playing Alpha Sapphire instead of Omega Ruby, is because I prefer Kyogre over Groudon by a good amount.
I respect that. As much as I was roasting it earlier, I prefer,
Groudon.
I prefer Groudon over Kyogre.
That's fair.
Mainly because, like, some of the videos and memes I've seen of it, like, there was this one animation that I showed you where, Groudon was mad that Kyogre touched his dirt mound. Like, I'm going to have to link it in the description just so you guys can check it out. Because it is so funny. But for, like, maybe a regional variant, we could get, like, I don't know, maybe a fairy type Altaria?
That'd be pretty cool.
Like, I know that its mega evolution is Dragon Fairy, but I would love to see what they can do with a Pokemon that kind of looks like it could be a fairy type normally. Like, just to see what they can do to change it up. to make it look even more like a fairy.
Yeah, it is.
And did you have any ideas for like regional variants?
I would love to see a Mega Evolution or something along the line for Victini, one of the most underrated black and white legendaries.
Honestly, Victini would be a great choice for like I wouldn't say mega treatment, but
Yeah.
maybe like a regional variant, kind of like what they did with the legendary birds.
Yeah.
Or maybe a paradox form.
True. Or Gigantamax or...
Yeah, like Gigantamax if we ever go back to Galar. Well, not if, it's a matter of when. Because we do get remakes occasionally. When it comes to remakes, we're either going to be getting like another Johto remake or a black and white remake.
I won't complain about that.
Unless they decide to swerve all of us and go back to Kanto. Which, don't get me wrong, I love Kanto. Just give us something different. And, okay, quick rant here. Delibird. Delibird is a Pokemon that I've been wanting to get an evolution for a long time. Like, it's cute, it's weak, and all these other Johto Pokemon are getting evolutions. Take a look at Dunsparce, Girafarig, Stantler. All of these Pokemon are getting evolutions. Like, yes, I understand that Delibird got Iron Bundles, but that is a paradox form. But we need a Delibird evolution. In fact, they could do a branched evolution, like one of Santa Claus and one of Krampus. Like, you've heard of Krampus, right?
Yep.
Well, one could be like Ice Fairy, the other could be Ice Dark. Sure, that would make the Krampus one 4 times weak to fighting, but they could work around with the stats to make it a beast.
That's true.
Like, I've seen so many fan art designs of like Delibird evolutions, and in fact, Pokemon Infinity. I played that on Twitch, and there was a Delibird evolution, and it was so cool.
I hate to say this, but Nintendo needs to step up their game, because there's a lot of people who make better fan art Pokemon than Nintendo themselves.
Are we talking about Goldingo here? You know, the string cheese mascot?
No.
Oh, I thought you were roasting that for a second.
No, but...
Which, to be fair, it could have been better.
Yeah. But I've seen I've seen a lot of fan-made games that are like Pokemon Fusion, Pokemon Infinity...
Oh yeah, like the...
Or a whole bunch of the other custom Pokemon games, and they outdo Nintendo by a lot.
Honestly, that is fair. Like, going back to Pokemon Infinity, my favorite Pokemon fan game ever, and it's not even close. Like, they have this Pokemon called Arceus, which is like one step above Arceus, and it looks insane.
Yeah. Although one of my favorite fan-made Pokemon games, I believe it's called Pokemon 743. We played it together. It was that Fire Red remake that had that had the randomized Pokemon, the custom forms, the Mega Evolutions.
Why don't I remember that?
We played it on My Boy because we were gonna do the Soul Link.
The only thing I remember that we did with that was a Black 2, White 2 Soul Link. And I remember playing Radical Red, which is the hardest fan game ever. Like, I couldn't get past the Giovanni fight in Silph Co. Wait, no, it wasn't Giovanni, it was the blue fight in Silph Co. But yeah, we're gonna have to revisit the Pokemon 743 because that does not ring a bell, honestly.
I'll just show you it later. But one of the other topics, Nintendo, why won't you let us join Team Rocket yet?
That is a great question.
Or Team Magma or Team Aqua? Why can't we join the villain side?
Like, you probably know this, but I had this whole idea for a Pokemon fan game that included like all the regions, and it was called Pokemon Anarchy. And I don't think this is going to ever be turned into a fan game, but like when Eternatus shows up, being controlled by Blue and Silver, you have the option to either team up with Leon to take them out, or fight Leon to join Team Anarchy. And basically just take over the Pokemon world as you know it. And then, like, if it would have been made into a fan game, Paldea would have been DLC or something. I don't know, maybe post game.
I still want to make that.
Yeah, like, I have. On one of my old Instagram accounts, I have, like, from the beginning to Fuchsia City, I've had all that done, but I just got really busy and I didn't have time or motivation to finish up the rest of it because that's 8 regions I had to do. So I got through like most of Kanto and I was just drained from college and all that other stuff. But yeah, I give you full permission to like attempt to make it into a game.
Yeah, because I finally have Unreal Engine, so I can start making it into like a open world 3D game, kind of like the new Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, like one of my, one of the things that that was kind of brought to my attention when I was working on this. Could you bring your old Pokemon to the next region? I don't think that would have been like fair balancing wise, so you would have had to leave them in like Kanto if it was a Kanto Pokemon. Or like you could bring a Pokemon from Johto back to Kanto. Like just to in case you missed something along the way there. But until you beat like the entire game, you couldn't bring your Pokemon from like the first region to the second region.
And this is my last and most important topic. Nintendo, when is Pokepark 3 coming out? You've talked about it multiple times, and I'm still waiting. You can take my credit card the moment it comes out. I will slap it on the table and slide it over to you.
Honestly,
I want Pokepark 3.
I would love to see Pokepark 3 because I beat Pokepark 1 multiple times. I haven't played Pokepark 2 much because the one day we rented it from Coburn's, like a long time ago, I was sick for the entire week we had it. So I only got to do like half an hour at most.
I completed both games. I got all of the friends but one in Pokepark 1. I couldn't find the very last one. I don't know who I was missing. But then the second one I completed 100%. Took me almost 29 hours to complete. But that's also because I was exploring. But
and I looked I like to look up just weird things on YouTube. One being like Pokemon Go challenge runs.
Mm-hmm.
And well, not Pokemon Go, like Poke Park.
Oh,
That's what I meant.
The Poke Olympics.
I don't think I've heard of that, but I mean, like, I was trying to find some challenge runs. Like, what is the minimum amount of friends you need to beat the game?
Oh, okay.
Like, no one has done it. I have not found a single video about it yet. And, I don't know, like, there are some other runs that I was trying to look for, like speedrun categories or these obscure things like, you know how Super Mario Odyssey has all these wacky speedrun categories
Yep.
like nipple percent?
I have not heard of that.
Okay,
one.
well, it sounds weird, and trust me, it is. But it's basically where you have to go through all these kingdoms, and then you get to the desert area.
Hmm.
And as soon as you like buy the swimsuit and change him into it, like the moment you see his nipples, you stop the time.
Okay then.
Like yes, Mario does have nipples in that game. I was not expecting to talk about Mario nipples today.
I wasn't easy.
It's just a weird speedrun category that I saw Small Ant do.
Oh, is that the one that he posted on his YouTube channel?
Yes, he was trying to beat a Super Mario Odyssey speedrun without laughing.
I think I saw that one.
If he laughed, he had to restart the run
Mhm.
because his Twitch chat was posting these videos, and he was having like, I think he was on like run 30 or 40 something when he decided to switch over to nipple percent, just to make it easier for him to actually beat a run. Because he couldn't go like the full game without laughing.
Yeah.
Because some of those videos were quite hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, Poke Park 3. Which regions and like which generations of Pokemon do you think it should include?
Since they stopped at Black and White on Poke Park 2. Actually, technically, they stopped at Black and White 2 on 2.
Yeah,
So,
they let's just say that they stopped at Gen 5.
yeah, I would love to see Gen 6 and on, and some of the starts from the other uh 5 regions. Love to see some of them.
Yeah, like have the main focus be like the Gen 6 through 9 Pokemon.
Mhm.
And then like bring back Charmander, Piplup, Chikorita, and the Unova starters.
Mhm.
Well, and obviously Pikachu as the main character.
Yeah.
Because you can't have a Pokemon game without Pikachu.
It's true.
Like, yeah, I understand that, like, Black and White was a soft reboot of
Mhm.
the Pokemon franchise, so you couldn't get Pikachu in the main game. But you could get it in post-game, I believe.
Sorry, I got one more.
Go for
I
it.
would love to see I would love to see them bring back custom Pokeballs like in the original Diamond and Pearl games.
Oh, like the ball capsules?
Yeah,
Like, yeah, in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they have the ball capsules.
I haven't played those yet.
That was our mom, everybody. Well, yeah, in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they had the ball capsules. However, you couldn't get letters for them.
I missed that in the original
Like-
Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, like, they couldn't do censorships in, like, the old days, like 2008 and whatnot. Like, they couldn't do... Like, you could put something inappropriate with the ball capsule letters.
Did not know that.
Like Dobbs was showing off some, like, for, some weird features back in the old games. And, well, one of the things that was and like he spelled out was like boobs or something like that.
Oh,
The name of some historical figure. I'm not sure if I can mention his name on YouTube.
Art.
Yeah, you know the one that wasn't allowed into art school.
Yeah. We're learning about him in our art class.
You know, Kanye's favorite person.
I don't know if you can say that.
Okay, fine. Second favorite person. Kanye loves Kanye more than anyone else.
No, it's not Kanye. He changed his name to Yee now.
Oh, whatever he goes by now.
Yeah, it's Yee.
But anyway, back to the ball capsules. Like Gen 4 Sinnoh had some cool features. Like another cool feature, like
what is like going underground and walking around?
Yeah, they have that in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Okay.
But I mean like things that weren't transferred over, like you know Chatot, right?
I don't think so.
Yes, very forgettable Pokemon. But back in Gen 4, you could actually use the mic for the move Chatter, and the louder you are, the more damage the move does.
Did not know that.
Yeah, so you can't, and you don't have the ability to do that in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Mainly because if you take it into competitive online, and you use the move Chatter, you could hear some offensive stuff. So that's why they don't have that feature. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of glad that they don't have it. Because I wouldn't want to stream like some competitive Pokemon and just hear something like super offensive from a Chatot.
I would just blast 4 big guys.
No, I'd just put my cat on the mic. But yeah, I kind of wish that you could put letters on the ball capsules. However, you would have to remove them, like for online competitive.
Or just have censorship.
That could work.
Because for Pokemon nicknames, they have that.
Right. Honestly, if they found a way to implement that and put it in other Pokemon games, that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine you're playing Scarlet and Violet, and you want to send out your Fuecoco, but you want something cool.
Yeah.
You could just like spell out Totodile. Because if you think about it, it's just the fire type Totodile.
I remember my very first ball capsule I made was for Mightyena. And my childhood nickname for Mightyena, if you remember it.
Yep, Police Wolf.
Yep.
Which, fitting name.
Yeah, I just thought Police Wolf would be a cool nickname for Mightyena.
Which it was.
10-year-old me. In Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, I caught a Poochie and I evolved it and I named it Police Wolf because I had to. It's a tradition. Anytime I have a Mightyena, its name is Police Wolf.
Right, like every time I do like a Nuzlocke and I get like Growlithe, I always have to name it Max. That is a tradition. For Charmander, I would always name it like either Sami Owens Jr. or Dakota Jr. Because if you couldn't tell, I might like Charmander a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, and
it's fun making my brother triggered every single time I evolve my Charmander to a Charmeleon, and I won't evolve it to a Charizard. Because Charmeleon's one of my favorite fire-type Pokemon.
I mean, Charmander did take out... Well, my shiny Charmander did take out Leon's Charizard in Sword and Shield. So, did your Charmeleon ever do that?
I haven't played it. Well,
I mean, you should.
I haven't played it too much.
Well, you should play it more.
I'm gonna be starting. I'm gonna be streaming on Friday. Gonna stream a little bit of Omega Ruby, not Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire.
Oh, yeah. And in a bit, we will. I'll let you plug your stuff here. But was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Not at the moment. I'd love to be on another episode.
All right. Well, one special thing to do before we go. We got the new Scarlet and Violet packs. I figure, since we're talking about Pokemon,
Might as well.
and if there's a Fuecoco card, I'll let you have it.
Nah, it's okay. You can keep it. I need to get shelving. I need to get more shelf space for my Pokemon cards.
It's a white border. It's not gonna be I'm not getting anything too special from it. But 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Ooh, we got Indeedee, Clauncher. But look at the border. It's silver. Ooh, Great Tusk. Okay, they must have changed up the way you deal with basic electric energy, Houndour, Drifloon, Citadel, Magnemite, Kilowattrel, Heracross, and Crocodile. And speaking of Crocodile, I finally evolved my Crocorock in Pokemon Go, and I am so happy. Now I'm trying to work on Timber.
I'm trying to level 50 my shiny Gyarados.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
No, it's okay. Just on YouTube and Twitch, I'm ADHG.
Alright, and I'll put your links in the description down below. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope I can have you on another episode.
I'd love to.
But please like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to be on a future episode of the Sami Owens Show. And I will catch you in the next one.